Good Monday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather update for this August the 5th, 2013. A dry day across eastern North Carolina, but as we go into the next couple of days, the heat and humidity are going to be coming back to haunt us, unfortunately. It's still August, folks. You got to remember that. All right, let's get you through the next couple of hours and even going to the next 7 days here with the forecast. Here's a look at the radar screen this evening. And not very much going on. You'll see here on the live Viper 9 display. We'll zoom up here. Not very much going on. Here's the radar scan from Raleigh. The closest showers that we've got are into northern portions of Alamance County this evening, and that's about it. That's also up into southern portions of Caswell County as well, but that's about it. North of Greensboro, we're just seeing a few showers this evening. North of Alamance, north of Burlington this evening, and that's going to be the story. Also, back up into Virginia, we've got a few lone showers, and back over towards Wilkes County, just outside of Surry County, right there on the Surry and Wilkes County line. We're seeing a little blip on the radar as well. Otherwise, we are dry this evening, and especially across eastern North Carolina, we are not seeing anything across our neck of the woods. Now, the problem that I'm having this evening, I'll show you in the precision forecast model, is that we do have a little piece of energy rolling through the flow this evening. We do have a little, like I said, a little piece of energy rolling through the flow this evening, and there's a little bit of a boundary right in through here. That's going to allow for a few showers to spark up here over the next, say, hour, a few hours or so. But I have a hard time dealing with the fact that we could see some showers and thunderstorms. A lot of the high-resolution convective allowing models are actually picking up on some few showers, picking up north of US 64, moving into the area late tonight. I don't believe that's going to be the case. I just have a good feeling that with the low-level dryness that we have, it's just not going to be happening. Now, in the upper levels of the atmosphere, we have a west-northwest flow, which for us means that it's a drying flow because it's coming over the mountains as a downsloping flow. Now, at the surface, we have easterly flow. That's an upslope flow. That brings up moisture as well. So these two masses, these two different air masses are kind of combining over the foothills in the Piedmont this evening, the western Piedmont, and that's going to allow for a few showers, I do believe. But for them making their way into eastern North Carolina, it's going to be hard to do so. Reasoning why, our dew point temperatures are just wonderful right now. You see the darker shades of yellow over here. That means that the dew point's likely in the mid-60s back over towards the Piedmont. But for us, we are in the upper 50s and low 60s as far as dew points are concerned this evening across our neck of the woods. And that's allowed for our temperatures to feel quite nice as well. It's right now 81 degrees. We're doing this update at 6:45 in the evening. 81 degrees in Greenville as well as Washington, New Bern, Morehead City. 77 right now in Swan Quarter, 79 degrees currently for Elizabeth City. So overall, very nice evening. And speaking of nice evenings, last night was nice as well. We got down to 59 degrees at Newport, 60 at Kinston, 61 for Jacksonville, Greenville, and Rocky Mountain, 63 degrees this morning in New Bern. So a very nice start to the morning, but unfortunately that's got to go by the wayside as we head into the next couple of days. Here's the reason why. The high pressure ridge going to build off towards the east. That's going to bring down the flow from the south and east. Remember, high pressure rotates in the clockwise direction. So around that flow, you're going to start to get that southerly flow. That's what we usually call the dirty side of the high. That's going to bring in the clouds, and it's also going to bring in the moisture as well. So the heat and humidity, it's going to start to creep back in here as we head into the next say 24, 48 hours or so, and it's going to be incremental changes in our forecast through the next 7 days. Here's a look at the precision forecast model through this evening. Now, I will say this, I think it's overdoing the cloud coverage just a touch. I think it's not handling this easterly flow very well, and usually this model does not handle easterly flow all that well when we look at this. But as we go into tonight, we are going to be expecting a little bit more in the way of cloud cover. We're going to see a mixture of stars and clouds. Overnight low temperatures, mid-60s for most of us, but when we wake up in the morning, we should be around 70. Now, like I was talking about, that little piece of energy, it's trying to pick up on a few showers well inland, and most of it will be outside of our viewing area. But I have a hard time thinking that this is going to happen with the dry air that is in place at the surface. 99% of eastern North Carolina will be dry. But there may be one or two sprinkles well north of US 64 and probably north of Highway 158 going into tomorrow morning. Now, through tomorrow afternoon, I do expect a few showers and thunderstorms to start to pick up. We'll go with a mix of sun and clouds. Temperatures mid-80s tomorrow through the afternoon hours. Overall, won't be too bad of a day, but the dew points will be rising. Dew point temperatures likely will be into the lower and middle 60s once again. So little changes here and there are going to make a big difference in the forecast over the next couple of days. And even going into tomorrow night, we could see a few showers still lingering around. Look at the tropical satellite. A lot of dry air across the central Atlantic. A few disturbances obviously rolling off of Africa. There's a little swirl here that we're watching. If it does have the time to develop it, it's going to not be anytime soon. It's going to still make its way off to the west over the next couple of days. A lot of dry air getting entrained into the system. Some moist flow into the center of circulation, but it's an open wave. It's just an open wave right now. It's going to be continuing to make its way off towards the west. I think if it does make its way into the Gulf of Mexico, that's something that we will have to watch. But right now, it does not look like it's going to be making its way up the east coast, so that's good news in that department there. All right, let's talk 7-day forecast. Let's break it down for you day by day. Tomorrow, there's going to be a chance for a shower or thunderstorm. I think the best chance will likely stay inland through tomorrow afternoon. 85 the high temperature. We'll go down to 67 with partly cloudy skies. Then, as we head towards Wednesday, 30% chance for rain. Once again, like I was saying, incremental changes in the forecast. You see the rain chances going up. You see the temperatures going up. We're up to 87 by Wednesday. By Thursday, up to 89. The humidity will definitely be back in full force at that point. By Friday, we're talking 91 degrees, likely seeing heat indices closing in on the 95, 96, 97 degree mark, and a better chance for rain. Unfortunately, going for Saturday, that's likely going to be our best chance for rain as a frontal boundary pushes its way towards the area, and even going into Sunday as well, you see the temperatures start to slide backwards as we head towards the end of the weekend and into Monday. Finally, the rain chances go down to about 20% with a high temperature into the mid and upper 80s. That'll do it for me here on the ENC Weather Update. Next update here by tomorrow evening. You can check us out on the television side at 10 p.m. on the CW and 11 o'clock right back on WNCT. I'm in tomorrow evening for Chief Meteorologist David Sawyer. We'll keep you updated on the Facebook side as well as Twitter and on WNCT.com. Have a great evening and a great weather week.